These are some wardrobes that I bought from Ikea to fit in the spare bedroom. Basically they're 1000mm wide, two doubles, 1000mm wide, 600mm deep, and they go floor to ceiling. They're about 2300 high. As you can see, I've ripped the coving off at the back end and the skating board so that they'll flip right up against the wall. Started off by building the carcasses up, obviously, putting all the little toggles and stuff in. I missed a bit of video there, I don't know where it's gone, but I ended up missing some. Here I'm cutting the backs out, put vents in the backs, one at the top, one at the bottom. Putting these vents in stops you getting mould up the back of your wardrobe. So basically when you close your doors on your wardrobe, it's kind of forcing air into the void at the back. Otherwise, like I say, you'll get, with it being on an outside wall, you could end up getting mould. The wall that these are going on is about 2,300, I think, wide. So with using two 1000 units, it's going to be about 150mm either side. So it was either put some pigeonholes up one side or blank the ends in. I've decided I think I'll end up blanking the ends in. It's a bit of an issue anyway, we've got coving sort of running around the top, so you can't go bang up against the wall because of the coving. The doors basically, as you open them, I'll end up hitting the coving. I'm just putting the back on the second wardrobe. Again, I don't know, I lost some video building the carcass up. Because you have to build it in situ, and because it's so tall, basically you can't tip it up if you make it on the floor. Again, and now I'm cutting out for these vents in the back. The vents we just bought from Screwfix. I think they were about £1.50 each, they're not very expensive. Here, as you can see, I've put a couple of shelves in and just now putting a couple of rails in. I end up moving these again because the wife said the bags wouldn't fit in the top, so I ended up dropping everything down. And now I'm just fitting some rails in for the baskets. We decided to go for these rather than the drawers. We've had them before and we find them alright, to be honest with you. Here you can see I'm dropping this rail again. I've already done the left hand side one. You can see one of the wife's bags up there that now fits in. Now it's time to start hanging the doors. You've got 4 hinges on each door. The top and bottom are soft close, and then the 2 middle are just standard hinges. I find it easier on these just to fasten the top hinge in, and then the others just kind of drop in place. It can be a bit awkward, to be honest with you. It's best if you've got 2 of you having a go at it, with them being the tall doors. These packs of hinges were about 12 quid for a pack, for the 4 hinges. I think they've gone up in recent times. I mean, I'm sure in the past I haven't paid that much. But I built some similar wardrobes in his main bedroom. Now I'm just putting some masking tape on so I can mark up for the handles, using this little gauge for hopefully get them all set exactly the same distance in. Although on one of them, the very last one I did, somehow I managed to get it slightly twisted, and I ended up having to drill the holes sort of a mil oversized what I drilled the others, just so I could get it back level. I mean, you couldn't see nothing when it was done anyway, so it was no big deal. As you can see, I'm clamping a piece of wood at the back of the door so I don't burst through when I'm drilling through the wood. This is the one I managed to get a sort of slight twist in it, but it turned out okay in the end. Here I've cut a bit of the coving out and fitted a batten down the side of the wardrobe. Made a bit of a sketch of what I want for blank off the void at the side. And now I'm sort of marking it all the way down to, I mean, the wall was out a fair bit, to be honest with you. It's probably about 5 mil difference along the wall. Here I just put a bit of glue on that batten and then pinned it on. If it was a lot wider, I'd have put a batten down the wall as well, but with it not being too wide, I think it'll be okay. The one I've done in the bedroom seems to be okay anyway. It hasn't left a gap, and I caulk it down the wall anyway, and it seems to fill any voids. Now it's time to fit a bit of skirting board as I had to take off. Just sticking it on with no nails. I made a bit of a codge here, to be honest with you, as you'll see in a minute. I wasn't happy at this point, as you can imagine. I was expecting to have all sorts of problems getting the glue off the flooring, but to be fair, a bit of wiping up with the soapy water and it all come off, luckily, so no problems. Total cost was about 700 quid to do both wardrobes, so I don't think it was too bad, to be fair, and it's turned out quite nice. Here's them fitted, all the room painted up and ready for the wife mover stuff in.